What's up, guys? Connor from Rock Pokemon here. We've got the whiteboard, so you know what it is. We have another Market Mondays for you. Today, I wanted to talk about our behaviors in the hobby and centrally around, kind of finding our why when it comes to opening packs. I think that right now there's a pretty significant issue in the hobby with people having kind of, I don't want to say necessarily addictions, but gambling issues when it comes to opening products, whether it's modern or vintage, right? It's that, a lot of people are spending money as a gamble to, potentially get a certain card out of a set, right? So if you think about it, we're basically, can you open a pack to get a certain card in a certain condition, and then maybe send it off to grading and have that company look favorably upon, your assessment of the card. Tons of risk, not a ton of skill involved. So I think there's kind of been a proliferation of that in the hobby, and, people are taking advantage of it in a very smart way. Like, I wanted to highlight this item. So from PokeRev, who I, first and foremost enjoy his content. I loved watching, especially last year when there was less, to do and out and about, watching the box breaks, even thought about buying into one or two, myself just for the heck of it with a buddy. But love his content. Think that of many of the people in the hobby, I think his intentions are very good with what he does, but you don't know a person, until you know them personally. So I know nothing about him, but all I can say is I purchased this for $45. So we're gonna put that up there in the corner, and I'll show this to you for a minute. But I bought this product from him for $45, and I wanted to highlight it to you guys and kind of use it as a tool for talking about this kind of gambling addiction we're seeing in the hobby. So let's start here. So what do we have, guys? So I'm going to put this down on the side, and then we're going to go through the kind of numbers. So on the pack, basically what happens is, I bought this for $45, right? I paid $5 shipping, but we'll ignore that because that's just kind of moot. So my money in is $45 on this pack. And effectively what I've done, by buying this, or anyone who bought this, is I am gambling on what's going to be inside. And literally there are the odds. Actually, I can probably put this right here. The odds are right here on the pack. So this is what happens. For $45, this is what you get. Okay, you get 5 Sword and Shield packs, right? So those 5 packs are guaranteed. That's what you get inside here no matter what. So let's assume, let's say you could go buy those, there's tax involved. There's whether you're doing it on eBay or find it in store. But let's say you went out and bought, 5 packs of Battle Styles or Chilling Reign or Evolving Skies, at $4 to $5 a pop, right? So we'll be generous. We'll call it, $25 of value, right? Then what you have is inside of here, there's actually another smaller pack, and it's either going to be gold, silver, red, or green. So if it's green, that's guaranteed. No matter what, that's the minimum you can get. Like if you don't get any of the other tiers, everyone at least gets green, which is one more Sword and Shield pack. That's a guarantee. So there's 100% off, or no matter what, you're going to get one of those. So we'll call that another $5, right? Then you have, and I'll move my hand a little bit so you guys can see better. Then you have the red tier. So the red tier is a 1 in 5 chance of getting an XY or a Sun and Moon era pack. So I'm going to say those are probably worth anywhere from 7 to maybe, at the very high end. Like if you're excruciatingly lucky, $20 in there. And even then, it moves around a lot. I think that's kind of high, but at any rate. So that's a 1 in 5. So that's for for you math majors out there, 16.67% chance, a 1 in 5 odds, right? And so we're going to go through these percentages, okay? Silver, you have a 1 in 10 chance, which is 9.09%. If you guys don't know how odds work, that's how they're calculated. Of getting something from the black and white era. So black and white, kind of by my calculation, that's maybe around like maybe a $40 value if you're lucky. And then the final is of course gold, and gold is a 1 in 25 chance, which is 3.85%, and that is anything from WotC to DP to platinum and heart gold, soul silver. And so let's say, maybe a $75 value there on average, right? Because, who knows, like out of that, how many WotC packs are in there, but, maybe there's a lot of these, like, let's just call it 75 for argument's sake, these are averages. So when you look at this and you try to understand the odds, and I'm going to put the pack down for a minute because we're going to run through this now that you've seen it. So this is how this works, okay? Effectively, you've paid $45. You're going to get at minimum, let's call it $30 of value. So at minimum, you have lost, a third of what you paid, right? So then let's move into the next piece, right? So how I look at this is, when you look at conditional probability, which is, if either of these, the probability of either of these two events occurring, when you run that math, this is like 12 and a quarter. It's 12.24%. So basically you have a 12.24% probability of getting either, one or the other of these. If you extend that to red, assuming you really get this 20 that then goes into that 25 you got, so that's like a pure break even, which is why I kind of chose 20 on the high end, because it helps with the math, and it is, a reality. You could potentially get something that could sell for 25 or 20, like sometimes Evolutions packs go for that, right? So that's 24, let's call it 24.77. We're probably going to refer to that as 25%. But basically, guys, what you've done, with buying this product like me is you basically have a 25% or 1/4, 1 out of every 4 shot of breaking even on your money. You have a 12.25% chance of, effectively winning, right? So, and then, the rest of this is going to be, the green, which is, a little over 75, right? So more than likely, I think that's 75.23%. More than likely, right? Because that's this. If the probability of one of these three things happening is this, and the probability of this happening is this, more than 3/4 of the time, you are going to lose a third of what you bought, paid for. So, look, I think this is like a kind of unique, neat product, but it does bring to light, some of the issues in the hobby where it's like gambling on gambling, guys, right? Like you're gambling to get something good out of these packs, and you're also gambling to get that good inner pack. And it's a brilliant way to make money. And it's also like, these are pretty fun, right? Like people love Rev's content. They can't always buy into his breaks. They can't afford it. These are $45. Some people can, swing that $50 with the shipping for a potential shot at a WotC pack or an XY pack, whatever. So black and white, who knows? But all I'm saying is I think that when you look at these numbers, like it just speaks to that issue of, you trying to think about why. Like, why as a consumer are you buying this product? Why as a collector are you buying this product? Are you, are you trying to, play the odds and truly like gamble for that rush? And if so, are you self-evaluating, why you're opening packs or making purchases, right? So we know that, a ton of modern, a lot of people are just gambling to get that hit, get that white code card, get that full art, get that secret rare. And are we losing sight of why we collect and why we open? Are we losing sight of the beauty of binder sets and of appreciating the artwork of cards, like anything from a common, like, I don't know, the other day I pulled this, where did I pull this out of? Oh, I always forget. This is Vivid Voltage, this Charmander. Like, that's pretty neat, right? Anything from that to, something like more sought after card like this cool Charizard out of Evolutions, right? And anything in between, right? Have we lost the appreciation for that? Are we addicted to the gamble, right? And I've certainly fallen prey to that. I think with Evolving Skies, it was something that I was just like, I wanted to pull one of those EVs, right? And you end up, this is the problem, guys, is if you look at the economics of it, it doesn't make any sense, right? You should just go out and buy the one card you want, most likely, rather than, play the odds. Because as my good friend Pancake Analytics said, if you play enough, the house always wins, guys. So you can get lucky once, you can hit that one of one, that one pack magic, whatever. But a lot of the time, guys, the house is going to win. Pokemon's taking your money, PokeRev's taking your money, whoever's taking your money, and you guys just have to know or think about, are you going to actually appreciate whatever you pull out of that pack? And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to open this, and we're going to talk about it, and we are going to, in my view, or from my end, take it slow and appreciate some of the artworks that we see and kind of talk about that. So I just want you guys to be encouraged to remember your why in all of this. So, my why for buying this was to use it as a talking point with you guys. But I think that it's important, right? Some of us have really, we tend to lose our way, and we, you see it with, kind of these addictive habits where, even with, waffles, and I'll run a waffle here and there, and people are really into them. People love the chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? If you're old enough, you'll remember what that movie's from. But people they just want a shot, right? They want that thrill of hitting that win, or putting down a little bit of money for a big one. But if you look at that over a cumulative basis, if you look over the cumulative waffles you entered or the cumulative packs you've bought versus what you've gotten out of it, guys, at the end of the day, you're probably always going to lose. Like the vast majority of people are going to lose on a values basis. So I think that, you just got to self-evaluate every time that you're buying modern product to open, and think about why you're doing it, and have those hard conversations with yourself, or seek some help, if it's truly become this gambling addiction, to seek out someone to talk to about, why you're having those tendencies and why it's going to have a negative impact on your life. So let's enjoy this together today, but also remember that the reason I bought this is to demonstrate that point, that there is truthfully, it's truthfully a gamble when you're opening this. You have to be okay with that money you've been spent. Effectively, I spent $45 on this, that's gone forever. There is no value on the other side. I should expect to lose, get zero value, and be done. And it was an entertainment purchase, so I best enjoy it, which is why you should rip slow, enjoy the product, and if you're not going to do that, just don't buy it. Just wait. So second guess yourself every time. Always think twice. Here we go. We are opening PokeRev's Wave 1 PokeRev Pack. I did some numbers on what he probably made on this, but, I don't know if we necessarily need to talk about that. So, see, first, we got ourselves Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, Evolving Skies, Battle Styles, and Chilling Reign. So there are our 5 Sword and Shield era sets, so call that maybe $25 in value. And then we're going to see, are we going to get the red, the silver, the gold, or just the green? And so remember, back to the odds, this is guaranteed minimum. Red's going to be, just under 17% of the time. This is going to be about 9% of the time. It's going to be less than 4. So see what we get, guys. And we got the red. So we might just break even on this. We might. You know, it's funny because I can go get tins with Evo in it for like $8 at Walmart, but a lot of people are just looking for those singles online. So let's save that now that we know. We're going to save that for last. Let's open a few packs. So I don't usually, you know, open English much anymore. I mean, we've done the, of course, we've done the celebrations opening, which has been super fun. And I hope that everyone out there is able to get, you know, some awesome product in their hands. If you can't, don't worry, you will. So Darkness Ablaze, what are we looking for? Probably Charizard. You know, that's really the biggest hit out of this set. But you want to remember, enjoy the artwork. See what's going on here. So Green Leaf Energy. Gothorita. It's pretty neat. Sao artwork. Nice little kind of, I don't know, chalky / watercolor design. Pretty neat. Kabu as our trainer. Turbo Patch. It's pretty sweet. Like, having a shirt with that, like, on the chest crest would be pretty cool. That's like a neat emblem. Skarmory, a classic from Gen 2. Pretty neat card. Looks like he's, you know, somewhere in a mountainous region there. It looks a little cold. Cubchoo, nice. Little bear guy. Haven't seen this one. Oh, it's funny. Look at his booger. Wimpod. I mean, that one leaves a lot to be desired, but at least it's got this cool little wave thing here. He's just chilling on a rock. I don't know many bugs like that want to spend time next to a rock, but Bunnelby, dude, I love this card. This Kamiya card. Kamiya artworks are so wild. Like, it's so trippy. I don't know. I just really enjoy them. They're pretty sweet. Oh, jeez. Toxel. I like that little guy. He's funny. I'm just chilling. Komiyama artwork. Funny looking dude. There's our reverse Clang. I mean, I gotta say, what a what a weak effort by Pokemon at a Pokemon. It's hilarious. Like, Clink and Clang. Come on. And our rare Dracozolt. So, another cool Pokemon. Tisatui artwork. I forget how to pronounce that, but this is a neat one. I like dinosaurs, so that's a really cool artwork in my view. Something I really enjoy. So, let's see if I can change the camera lens here. There we go. That should be better for you guys. So, Vivid Voltage. That Chonky Chews the chase, but there's some great art in here. So, first pack down. Again, taking it slow, enjoying this, and just remembering, you know, why you're opening this. So, oh, well, just showed you guys that, so maybe there's something in here. We'll see. We got that white code card, so you guys already saw that. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we really gotta, you know, get that hit, guys. Get your value. Just kidding. Leaf Energy. Excadrill. It's a cool one for sure. Sorry, I'm just organizing over here so I have enough room to put these cards down. And really, this is what it's about, guys. Like, even me doing the pack opening like this is kind of hilarious because it kind of defeats the purpose of just enjoying. Like, Nuzleaf. I like this artwork too. I like this one a lot. Way better than its precedent C dot. So, Opal. It's kind of a weird one. It's actually a super weird one. Beldum. Another weird Pokemon. It is a Kasube artwork. I like the style. I don't exactly love the Pokemon. Milcery. I mean, just kind of another weak Pokemon in my view. Saitao artwork. Wooper. This is an excellent artwork by Nakai. And I just think that's so funny. He's just taking a little bubble bath. It's so adorable. I like that one. Ikeda, that one's all right. Little cave, looks like a or underground vibe. I like the drawing style on that. Whimsmer, I like the style on this one as well. Nice colors. C-Dot, so the predecessor to what we just got, which was Nuzleaf. So we got the Nuzleaf and the C-Dot together. And our rare. Ooh! Ooh! I don't know if I knew this one was in here. I haven't opened a ton of Vivid Voltage, some, but that's a great holo. I mean, Gen 1 Pokemon are always so near and dear to my heart, so I'm always happy to get a card like this, because basically what I do is I build, and this will help explain things about how I look at, you know, how I look at collecting is let's do Evolving Skies last. Let's go in order. So Battle Styles came out, then Chilling Reign, then Evolving Skies. So I basically build binders of my most favorite cards, whether they're commons, uncommons, rares, full arts, VMAX, whatever, of cards I like the most from any given set. I don't necessarily organize them in any way. I could. Sometimes I do. I've reorganized binders, you know, whatever. But especially if they are, you know, Gen 1 or Gen 2 Pokemon. Oh, I don't know why I showed you guys the back, but it's a white code card, so that's a good thing, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily, you know, sometimes I put them together by, you know, if I have a bunch of like vintage cards, I'll put those together and I will, you know, put those in one part of the binder and maybe some modern in another part. Carnivine, pretty neat one. You know, not the best Pokemon, but a cool artwork. And that's the best thing. Sometimes you can have like an Pokemon, but a nice illustration. Furo, so absolutely love this card. So it's a Baba artwork. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. I love the style. I love the colors. Like, this is one that I would put in my binder with whatever. Maybe with that Zapdos, I have a bird page. Who knows? Grumpig. So again, not my favorite Pokemon, but I like Kamiya artworks, and I like Psychic Pokemon. So this might be one I throw in my binder, maybe on a Psychic page of commons. Or uncommons. Spearow, so this is pretty cool because I think, you know, these are different art styles, but they're both pretty neat. Like, they're both aesthetically pleasing to me. You got the evolution, so maybe I put those together in a binder. Like, I'll trade in bulk to my local game store. Oh, this is a great one. Kimura just hits every time. Love that. Even the little apples in the background. That's so great. You know, especially if there's doubles and stuff. But I mean, I give away a lot of bulk when I make sales. So if you guys ever buy anything from me, whether it's on Instagram or eBay or wherever, you're going to get free bulk. A lot of times it'll be Japanese, but sometimes it's English. That's kind of an interesting card. Like, sometimes you really just got to, like, look at these. Like, what's going on back there? Is that a Snubble or is it like a statue? And he's doing a split. So interesting. All right, we got a Galarian Mr. Mime. So a Gen 1 Pokemon from the Galar region. Always neat to see. There's only a couple Galarian Pokemon I like. I mean, they're okay, but, you know, what can you do? Energy Recycler, so kind of a cool one. And for a rare, what do we got, guys? Oh, well, we got something neato in here. And just remember, like VMAX, Secret Rare, whatever, you got to enjoy it first and foremost, right? It's not about it's worth $2 or $3 or $4.75. Like, who cares? Like, just let's see what the card is. Ooh, Victini V. It's a pretty sweet one. Number 21 out of 163. Beauty of a card. By my favorite artist of all time, Himeno, of course. So this is one that I will probably put in my Himeno binder because I collect Himeno cards, and my favorite ones end up in one of my binders in a group. Not always. Sometimes they end up mixed in with other stuff, but again, this is about appreciating the hobby, guys, right? So we're kind of just thinking about and remembering, you know, why we're doing this. So I thought this would be a fun exercise because, you know, people love to see packs opened. They do really enjoy it. And I get that. And that's what's great too, guys, is you got to think about that. Like if you're self-evaluating and you're finding that you have an issue with your ability to, like we talked about in last week's video, which if you haven't watched, you need to go watch, because we talked all about budgeting and personal finance and some other thing. I screwed up the pack trick, so that's fine. Rapid Strike Urshifu, though, that is a sweet card. I really like that card. I don't know, there's just something about the blue with the teals and all the colors in there. I like that one. So put that one back there for now. Here's our Leaf Energy. So yeah, I think honey, you know. So what I was trying to say is, like, you guys can watch, you know, pack openings and really get, you know, a lot of enjoyment without having to spend the money. And that's a beautiful thing, guys. You know, with the amount of media that's out there, I always like this trainer card. It's a better trainer card. Oh, yeah. I mean, a Kimura, you know, Gen 2 Pokemon, right? Gen 2 Ladybug. This artwork bangs. I love it. And a Gen 1 Pokemon, Porygon. Another great artwork. I mean, for a common card, there's some great commons in this set. Swirlix. I love the donut. Like, this is so awesome. Another great artwork. Sneasel. It's kind of a funny one. I don't know what's going on if you cut up some fruit in the basket from whatever that Pokemon's called. Snover. It kind of leaves a lot to be desired there. And Galarian Chestplate. It's kind of a funny Pokemon card. So yeah, like, you guys can enjoy content like really easily this way. Like, you guys get the opportunity to, you know, see packs open, figure out what you like, you know, whatever, without having to go out and spend like a ton of money. Like, you should really understand, I think, like, it's cool to be surprised, like with Evolving Skies. Like, if you didn't look at the set list, didn't know what was going on, get surprised by what's happening. And that's all well and good, but if you're gonna like spend a ton of money, like, you shouldn't just be blindly buying every new set that come out. Like, for example, Fusion Strike. Like, I basically want to skip the set. I'm not the biggest Mew guy. Like, I like Mew, but like the set just doesn't totally do it for me. And from what I've seen, because I evaluate each set and I'm like, okay, do I enjoy this or not? Is this gonna be worth it to me to put together a binder or do something neat? There's your code card. And, you know, that's how I do it, right? You know, so if you don't want to just be like pure surprise, I mean, if you're just buying like 1 or 2 packs, like, and that's it, and whatever, but I think it's worth, like, did I screw that up? No, I'm good. Leaf Energy. It's worth looking at the set list and being like, hey, do I want to put together a binder of this? Like, is this something I will enjoy? Crystal Cave. Really like this card. And two, that's hard because the sets are just so darn big nowadays. Like, it's just crazy to me. Avalugg. It's kind of a funny one. It's like a mix between a dinosaur and an ice cube. So, can't knock that. But yeah, it's like, you know, do you actually want to collect this whole set? Like, what is it going to take for you to get singles off of, the Pikachu? Like, the amazing artwork. Like, common card. Fantastic. Like, give me all of them. I would put a page together of just this card. I absolutely love this Pikachu. I think it's one of the best Pikachus they've done in a long time. So, where's our, put the Victini back there. There we go, guys. There we go. Applin, again, what a weird, weak Pokemon. We took an apple and gave it eyes. Lillipup. Kimura artwork, so the artwork's beautiful. Everyone loves puppies. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Emolga, I really like this artwork. I think it's interesting. It's like, he's like a funny flying squirrel, you know? You see him up there, he's kind of in a tree above that, you know, castle-y, Great Hall looking thing, so very cool. Ooh, another dinosaur Pokemon. Zweilous. I like that and Dino. I think they're cool. I like Dragon. I love this touch. Like, this scrape mark that they did with these Pokemon is, it's just such a nice touch. Like, whoever thought about it, like, chef's kiss, perfect. And the rare, whoo! Espeon VMAX. Wow. So this is a beautiful card. Like, the evolutions are my absolute favorite, and this card, the way the colors hit, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so cool. Oh man. And this is what I mean, guys. Like, you guys can see, like, I definitely like love evolutions. Like, this is cool. Let's put it next to this. I'll show you guys something from my collection I haven't showed yet. I don't think on my Instagram page, but the here's the classic Espeon from Neo 2, which is Crossing the Ruins in Japanese, otherwise known as Neo Discovery. This is the first appearance of Espeon. This is the newest appearance of Espeon. Pretty cool to put those side by side. You know, as a evolutions collector, you know, I can't really complain about that. So, wow, that's a great card. Let's get that in a sleeve just to protect it. Usually what I do is I sleeve a card like this and I put it in my binder in the sleeve, side loading binder. Who did this artwork? It was one of the like digital ones, so I'm not really sure, but Cybon Graphics or something. All right, well guys, now that we've destroyed any value of sealed packs by opening them, let's see. So this is going to be XY or Sun and Moon era. So it's going to be, you know, Evolutions, Cosmic Eclipse, Unified Minds, Sun and Moon base. Let's see what we get. So enjoy you guys coming along for this. You know, I know it's like it was a mix of a Market Monday kind of classic, you know, talking about some issues and then just some pack opening. But I thought it was a good blend, and this would be a good tool to use. So let's see what we get. Looks like, I think that's Sun and Moon base. Let's see. Ooh, Sun and Moon Ultra Prism. Wow. Don't know how much this is worth. Don't even remember the cards in this set. I don't really care. All I know is it's some, you know, semi-modern Pokemon. It's got one of my favorite Pokemon on it, or should I say one of my favorite parts of Pokemon, the evolutions with this Glaceon, or Leafeon, excuse me. Jeez. And we're going to open it. So it's pretty cool. So pass through the Ultra Wormhole into a bizarre new Pokemon world where familiar sights become strange and new powers are unlocked. Watch Necrozma's power grow and marvel as brand new cards reveal their astounding effects on play. Dialga GX, Palkia GX. I feel like there's that Leafeon GX in here. That's like the oh, we just looked at it the other day. Well, we'll find out. We'll see what's in here. Maybe I'll look at the set list sometime later. But let's see, when did this come out? I forget. Oh man, who knows? 2018. So 2018 set's just a couple years old. And we'll see what we get, guys. So enjoy this. Again, I'm gonna open it because it's not a WotC pack. So could really care less about the value of that pack. I just want to enjoy it. See if we can get anything good. See some Pokemon that, or some cards that I probably never get to see. I hope it's still 4. I think it's 3. I don't remember. We'll find out. Always go conservative. Always go conservative. Maybe it is 4. Okay, so we got Floatzel. Evolves from Buizel. Kimura artwork again. This is not one. Maybe I've seen it before, but I mean, who cares? Like, it's something you don't get to see a lot, right? We're opening Ultra Prism. That's pretty cool. Oh, the Lily. Nice. Oh, what a beautiful card. Everyone loves Lily. Now we got all the full art cards with Lily on it. It's just, everyone loves that. Wow. This is a cool set. Or at least the 2 cards I've seen. Magneton. Hey, can't knock a Gen 1 Pokemon. Gotta love it. Who knows what the heck this thing's doing. Such a weird Pokemon, honestly, though, in the way that it was just like 3 Magnemites. I don't know. Very funny. There's a lot of funny memes with this card. NSFW. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. Another Another, throwback, if you guys have seen that movie. Cool Pokemon, I suppose. I mean, hippos are sweet, like cool animals, so there's a Pokemon. Passimian, that one's okay. I don't really like monkeys, so I don't know. That one's just okay for me. Shanks, nice. This is a classic Ken Sugimori artwork. Not a classic, I guess, but Ken Sugimori being the OG, this is a great card by him. It's a really nice one. Really nice one. Carnivine, again, just kind of a weak Pokemon there. Like, let's just be honest. Some nice touches in the background. There's something going on with that tree. Murkrow. So it's spooky season, so that's a great card for this time of year. I love that it's got like the witch's hat. It's actually a really neat artwork. I actually like that. I love darkness Pokemon. I think they're cool. I think they're really cool. So then we got Hippowdon is our reverse rare. So I think I did the card trick wrong. I think it was still 4. Doesn't really matter. It should just be a energy back there. But let's see if we get anything out of this pack. This has been pretty cool. Ultra Prism. So really neat card. Really neat set. Whoop. Whoop. Hey, a Glaceon GX. Look at that. Oh, man. Yes. I love pulling evolutions. I love evolutions so much. This is so great. So yeah, same like electronic graphic design company that did the Espeon VMAX we just looked at is the Glaceon. So, wow. Well, that's a super neat card. Super neat card. I love freaking collecting evolutions. So, can't go wrong there. Look at the way they did these GXs was so sweet. I mean, the way that like hollow pattern works, they're beautiful. They're awesome. Man. Well, guys, look at that. Thanks so much for joining. Just remember, think about why you're making your purchases and why you want to collect Pokemon and why you want to open packs. And if it's not for the love of the game and you just want to gamble, you need to really self-evaluate and just make sure that it's not like that all the time. There's nothing wrong with having a little fun, taking a little gamble. We all do it now and then. But just make sure it's not becoming an addiction and becoming a problem. And remember to truly enjoy this hobby. And don't pretend to enjoy it just because other people do. So, as always, I'm Connor from Rock Pokemon. Thank you so much for joining. If this is your first time here, this is a little bit of a hybrid Market Monday. Where we did a little bit of, market and personal finance stuff at the beginning and then open some packs. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Truly appreciate it. We're growing fast. We're moving towards 250. It's wild. And as always, like, comment, share with your friends, and turn on that notification bell. I'm churning out podcasts and extra videos, so it's not just Mondays. So don't miss any video. Throw that notification bell on. And guys, as always, collect what you love, but do it intelligently. I'm Connor from Rock Pokemon. Have a great week, guys. Be good.